and this is your fault. You gave me too much wind. Okay, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to go ahead and start the video by giving a big thanks to everybody who played my game and actually commented on my last video. It was all so nice. Everyone was really cool. Everyone was sweet. If you take the time to comment and even just watch some of that video, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I got a lot of tips on what to kind of do next. I did get a lot of comments on the sound not working, and I do know that the sound isn't working, unfortunately. Basically, in VS Code, I was coding it in Pygame, and for some reason I had to turn it into an HTML file or else it wouldn't work on itch.io, and the music didn't end up working. And as many times as I've tried to upload it, it wouldn't work. It either wouldn't work with the Pygame file that I had, or it wouldn't work with the HTML. So, like, it was an annoyance. Basically, if I uploaded the Pygame file, it did not look right, but the music worked. And then if I uploaded an HTML, it looked fine, but the music just didn't work, and I don't know why. But I did get a lot of suggestions on what to do next with that game and how to make it better, and it was just all around a really good experience, which brings me to today's video. I'm starting a different game. I've been watching so many videos on YouTube about not doing exactly this, which is what I'm doing, and that is deciding to make a completely different game that's probably a little bit bigger than I can really chew, but I'm really excited about it. In the grand scheme of things, I have talked about this game in past videos, and I really am inspired by David and Goliath. I really want to make a really cool game eventually. Once I continue to kind of grow my skill set in coding, I am going to want to make something like kind of Zelda version, but it's David and Goliath themed. So that's really cool. My goal is to finish it this year, even if it is the small version of the game. I don't think, again, I'm not going to build the Zelda version of David and Goliath this year, but I want to be able to start the building of the concept for a much smaller scaled down game. So I wanted to share that idea with you and I'm thinking of what it's going to look like and what I've been actually working on already, because I didn't come here to ask you for permission. I'm just going to do it anyways. I really don't remember where I was at before I was interrupted, but I really just wanted to take the time to show you what I was working on, so A, that it keeps me accountable, and B, I can see the progress, because I don't know, you guys gave me so much fuel in that last video, and I'm kind of jacked about what it could be. So I wanted to show you what I was working on and what I'm looking to create with the game. I feel like past versions of myself are concerned about not letting people know what I was working on and what I was doing, because I want people to take the idea. But I don't think it really matters that much anymore, because I'm making it. I just want to do it, and I'm really excited about the idea, and so I wanted to share, because I am already actively working on it. Like I said, I'm not asking for your permission. I'm basically just telling you, and this is your fault. You gave me too much wind. It's going to be a much smaller version, so I feel like in my past video you've probably seen this. I'm using Milanote to kind of plan it, but I've scaled down David Game to David Game Simple. On these notes, I'm basically writing down exactly what I need to work on to make the game happen. The David Game Simple version is going to be background art. Unfortunately, I chose pixel art because I really like it and I enjoy it, and I thought it was going to be easier than me actually drawing something. Turns out it's pretty dang hard, but I am excited with what I got to show you so far. And then I've got the sprites written down, so there's obviously going to be David and sheep that you have to collect, bear and a wolf that you'll probably have to jump over, and it's gonna be like a side scroller runner. Essentially, from a side scroller runner, what's gonna happen is you're going to be David, and the only thing that you're going to be able to do is pretty much jump. So the background is going to move, you're going to be David automatically running, and then you'll probably just end up hitting spacebar or click. If I ever make it a mobile game, you can like touch it to make David jump. You'll want to jump over the bear and the sheep. I wanted to add Goliath in it, but I think he'll be too big, so the bear and the wolf should be small enough that I think the wolf will take like a shorter jump, and then you'll long press to make it like a higher jump so you can jump over the bear. And then along the way you'll just collect as many sheep as you can, and it'll keep going for, I think I want it to be an infinite loop. And then I want to add a high score base system. I wanted to add that to my circle clicker game, so I'll probably end up doing that on there first so that I can have like a basis of what to do. Then eventually what I want to do is add Goliath to the game, but make it a shooter, so you'll still be running, and instead of you can either jump over them or you can shoot them. I guess doesn't matter. I guess the only thing would be like if you wanted to shoot Goliath. Anyways, every single video that I've watched has told me not to do this, and this isn't even my big perfect game. This is just to kind of get it started, and so I can get excited about making a bigger game and then a bigger game. Because eventually what I would like to do is like a, what would you call it? The Mario games where they like side scroll but you have full autonomy, which of the little sprite, or in this case it would be David, so that you could go out and have to like find the sheep, and then maybe, I don't know, like instead of coins you get scripture, it makes you buff, things like that. But that would be like the next version of this one. This is just to get it started, mostly like a runner game, right? But just side. Is that what it's called? That's the other thing that I've been learning a lot, is I don't know a lot of the jargon, but it's okay. It's okay. So I'm really excited about this one. I am going to make the whole thing mainly because I have pride and also I don't have money to spend really, so I'm learning how to do the pixel art part of it, and I wanted to show you that part as well because it's behind me. I am using a reference. Well, first of all, I'm using a sprite. Yeah, I'm using a sprite to make the background. I don't know exactly how to do it. I know that there's something about scaling it, but the screen size that I've set right now is 1280 to 7 by 720, I believe. And I'm trying to make the background of that. So far, it's actually not looking terrible. It's not amazing, but it's good enough that I would be comfortable presenting it as like, hey, here's a work of thing that I did. So I'm doing that right now. It's taking a lot of time. I've been working on it all this week and last week. That's a lie. I've been working on it all this week and maybe last week, depending on when I post this video. But I'm referencing, I don't remember the video. If I find it, I'll find it, but I'll link it in the description so that you can use it. But basically it has a whole bunch of different color sets, I think is what they're called, so that you don't have to mess with color sets. I think per sprite you're supposed to only do like 3. I don't know. I picked this one. I really liked how it looked. Before I did a 100 by 100 pixel art, and it looked really cute, but then I tried to scale it up and it was ugly and I hated it. So instead I'm gonna do this and see if that works. And by if it works, I love it so much right now. So I'm hoping that once I add the sprites, it'll kind of come together. It's like it's grass, hail, mountain theme, but it's not super green and bright blue how I had it before, and I kind of really like it. I think the color set is called like Hilda, and again, I'll post it and I'll put the description on here as well so that you can see it because it has been so helpful. I'm copying it, but not essentially copying it, like, you know, pixel by pixel, but I'm using it more as like a guide so that I can build my own background because I want it to move and I want it to be cohesive, and it's been a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I've watched so many videos on how to actually finish a game, how to, you know, make a game. If you're just make the game, and every single thing has been like, hey, don't do too much. And it feels like a little bit too much, maybe, but in my brain, because I'm compartmentalizing it, it doesn't feel like too much. Making the background has been work in itself, but every day I just do 10-15 minutes of sitting here and like placing little pixels, and it's coming together. It's crazy. It's insane to actually see what it's looking like. Is that the video? I think that's the video. I don't have anything to show for it other than the pixel art background that I've been doing. I just wanted to come in here and kind of give you like thanks for the last video and then give you an update on what it is that I'm working on so that I can keep myself accountable. You can follow me out at itch.io now. I do have a GitHub. I don't really know how to use it, I'm not gonna lie to you. And then hopefully during this process I'll figure out what the heck is going on with Pygame. But I mean, the goal is to get a moving background, and that's really it. For it to just infinitely just move. And that's all I could really ask for. So here's to the David game. Is this even a good video?